Rays and the Orioles battling it out and beginning this series.
You can feel the energy in the building. This is going to be fun.
Top of the AL East on the line.
Rays are trying to hold off this Baltimore Orioles ball club.
This is going to be a fun 4-game. Starts here tonight with Tyler Glasnow taking the mound.
And there is strike 3 called, a fastball to 99 across the knees. Henderson looks at Junior Valentine, suggesting that pitch was low, but it's a called strike 3 to start the night.
And that is strike 3. A couple of great pitches there.
The pitch, swing, and a miss. He struck him out. A breaking ball, and he strikes out this side.
Kyle Gibson, 35 years old now, making career start number 282. What a pitch that is by Kyle Gibson. That's the sweeper. That's the one that's been really not that effective for him the last couple of times out. But if he can throw it like that, he could go for a while tonight.
Here's Wander Franco. Ground ball. That's going to get through on the right side. Franco with a base hit, and the Rays have a runner. Runner on the move, and there is ball 4. So an early opportunity. Randy Arozarena on the ground to third. Henderson, Urias one over to first. They get the double play.
It'll be Brandon Lau leading off for the Rays against Kyle Gibson.
And I think Brandon just got tweaked.
So he is hit by a pitch, and the Rays will put the leadoff man on. Josh Lowe. John's a tapper. Back to the mound. Back to second. They're going to get the force. No chance to get the double play as Gibson cuts down Lau.
You know, I don't know too many pitchers that make that play.
Taylor Walls. A looper in the short left. That's going to drop for a base hit. Hayes will make the pickup. Josh Lowe stops at second, and Wall drops a single the other way.
2 on and 2 out. He's at 2-1 last inning, and now Francisco Mejia.
And there's a base hit into center. This will put the Rays out in front. Josh Lowe's going to score. Walls goes to third, and Mejia comes through. 1-0 Rays.
He jumped on a changeup, and Francisco Mejia jumped all over it. That pitch stays pretty true, doesn't have a lot of late action to it, and Mejia finds the open hole.
And when Gibson is right, that's a big pitch for him.
Tampa Bay leads 1-0, top of the 4th. Back to the top of the lineup for Tyler Glasnow, who's retired all 9.
Waiting to see him again, and Henderson is the first Oriole base runner off the glove of Walls. Gunnar thinking 2 the whole way. It is a double, and now Henderson's going to try to make it 3, and he is in there. Taylor Walls completely lost sight of him. The nonstop Gunnar machine takes 3 bases.
Wow. Well, and what was going to be a single until Walls deflected it and he shot it down the left field line. Boy, you talk about heads up for a young kid. Just watching the throw, watching Taylor Walls, and takes an extra 90 feet.
So now the infield comes up, and a line drive over the head of Lau off the bat of Rutschman, and Henderson scores to tie this game. And boy, you've got to give it to Henderson.
Base runner list the first time through the order. Henderson and Rutschman reach on consecutive pitches, and the O's tie it at 1.
And a ground ball is going to go through the left side. Rutschman's going to stop at second. Santander found the opening on the left side. Again, didn't hit it hard, but got it through. And now this one's going to pop away from Mejia, and that's going to move both men into scoring position.
That is huge for the Orioles. Now second and third, nobody out. 1 run already in.
O'Hearn on a 3-1. Elevates one into left. This should be plenty deep enough to score Adley. Arozarena will give it a try. He's well late. And Santander scampers back to second. Ryan O'Hearn with a sacrifice fly, scoring Adley Rutschman after the wild pitch. And the Orioles have taken the lead with a 2-run fourth.
Yeah, well done.
Here's Aaron Hicks. He swings and grounds it the other way and a left for a hit. Rounding third is Santander. Roserain up with the ball. The throw home is on target and dropped by Mejia. Glasnow backs up the play, but on to second goes Aaron Hicks. And there's another play the Rays woulda, coulda, shoulda made, but didn't.
Well, the Rays are down by 2. We go to the bottom half of the 7th inning. Kyle Gibson still out there for Baltimore. And here's Taylor Walls. There's a liner and a base hit into center. Walls will turn first and hang on there with a leadoff single. Well, Christian Bethancourt, who just took over behind the plate, will step to the plate here for his first appearance. And a bunt, and a good one. That's going to be a base hit. By the time Henderson got in from deep third, no play, and the Rays have put the first 2 men on.
Who saw that coming? Nobody.
No.
Well, Brandon Hyde is going to be awfully aggressive with his bullpen usage tonight. And with sole possession of first place on the line, he'll go to them for 9 outs. Gibson out with the lead.
Now Cano will face Yandy Diaz. And a line drive base hit. Right center field. Here comes Walls. He's going to score. Bethencourt's going to be waved around. He will score. In the second goes Diaz. And the Rays have tied this game at 3. Yandy Diaz comes through.
I mean, Yandy Diaz is too good. He's going to make the adjustment, and certainly he did right there, and he rifled that ball to the wall in right center field rather quickly. Easy to score Walls, and Christian Bethencourt for that matter too. Had a great jump off first base, and how about that? That quickly tied up.
Here we go, 3-2. And a line drive. It's caught by Urias, and they're going to double up Yandy Diaz with a toss to Mateo. Brandon Lau in his left-handed bat due up against the right-hander. And he walks Lau. And the Rays get a base runner.
Jose Siri, 2 strikeouts and a ground out so far today.
Siri shoots it into right. A liner going to drop in front of Kowser. Holding at second Lau after he made the turn. They had Kowser in and over toward the line. So he got to that ball quickly.
And that ball was hit hard by Jose Siri on top of it. He made a great adjustment.
So with 2 men on and now 2 men out, Harold Ramirez is going to get the call. Ramirez, a ground ball. It's grabbed by Urias. Throw to first is in time. Urias, a diving move to his left, reaching out to grab that one.
The Rays' loss yesterday means these 2 teams come in tied for first place in the AL East. And the Orioles, they have a chance, if Bautista can lock this down, to maybe take first place themselves.
Christian Bethencourt to short. First pitch of the inning, and Jorge Mateo throws him out, so Bautista clears the 9-hitter, Bethencourt. And he strikes out Diaz. Gave him 100, and that's 2 outs on 6 pitches. And there it is. 101 and a breezy 9th inning at that. 9 pitches for Bautista.
The Rays and the Orioles head into extra innings.
Adam lays down the bunt, and Stevenson will go to first. Low throw. Adam is immediately calling for a review. So is Anthony Sanders, and he will say play on. So the Orioles do not ask for a challenge.
Well, the hitter is going to be the right fielder, Colton Kowser.
Kowser with a fly ball into left center field. This should be plenty deep enough. Siri and Arozarena there. Arozarena's got it. He won't attempt to throw. And on a 2-strike pitch, the rookie Colton Kowser comes through. A fist pump after a go-ahead sacrifice fly. The Orioles take the lead in the 10th in Tampa Bay. Felix Bautista is back out there, trying to put the Orioles alone at the top in the AL East. Lau with a ground ball to second. Frazier, 1, Henderson, yes, ball game! The Orioles move into sole possession of first place.